Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Where's the main office? That would be the main office. Central, right there. So I'm already delivering construction materials. I already have that being delivered, and I have...
Japan is a major fishing nation. Everything that ends up in the net ends up on a plate, even when it's not a fish at all, but a whale, for example. Good money can be made with that.
Sounds like we're going whaling. Okay, so he's going to bring that one in there and drop it off. How much of it is going there and how much of it is going there? Because this one does actually provide for both. But it looks like, if we look in here, you've got 5 material there. How much is going straight to the dump site? None of it is going over there. It's all going straight to the dump site. Huh. This is not good. Right, they've got stored materials in here. I need this now to be going over that side rather than here. I suppose if I eliminate the road there, that will ensure that they're going in the right direction. But anyway, let's accept the bit here first. We'll worry about that in a minute.
A popular saying goes, big fish don't live in small ponds. Process the fresh seafood from Fisher Tom's trawler for sushi, sashimi, and other specialties in Japanese cooking.
Deliver 10,000 fish to the Fish Central office. Okay, so there is another little job that we got to do. There's food over there, Tokyo Food Processing Plant. There is Nagoya Fishery. It appears to be the only fishery, so we're going to need to be able to pick up some fish from here. I've got the Tokyo Farm in there as well. I'm just going to... Right, construction materials has actually now started working and delivering. I'm going to need a new delivery route set up from the Hamatsu Steel Mill in order to keep that one running. That should be relatively straightforward. So delivering 10,000 fish is probably going to be a little bit more of a job than the first one. So we'll get the 10,000 fish going first, shall we? We'll run down to here, and then if I can put the truck stop in the middle on here, the truck station, I'll get that one right in there. That means we can use that one to line up there. I will go... No, I don't want 3 platforms, but I do want 30-meter platforms there. And that's going to take... That will then be able to be used for both of them. I get rid of that, and then I'll go into here and configure, and I'm going to make this bigger again. So we're going to go cargo on there, and I'm going to add 4 on each. Make that 5, so that's 8 sections on each side. Just going to leave it like that. Nice and big in there, which means it will have plenty of room for materials coming out. If we got to produce 10,000 fish from the fish yards, right, that is rather a lot of fish. Okay, I'm loving this appearance of this one. I'm absolutely loving the appearance of this one. Let's slow that down a bit. That looks very cool. That does this fish yard. Like that genuinely does look really awesome. With all the buckets and that going across, that does look very cool. So we want to set a road going from here back over to that one, and I'm also going to want to set something from the steel mill coming over as well. So we can just plonk in another one of the truck stops over this side. That one will go here, like that. You know what? No. Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. Because if you look, I don't want to be digging into that bit up there. There's a shrine up there. Look, right there. I'm not gonna destroy that. No, I refuse. No, I'm not gonna destroy that. There's no need for that. So then we'll go over to here. We will go new line, and I will build a line from there over to there, and then I'll go new line, and I'll build a line from there, Nagoya South, over to Hamatsu West. Then we can deal with fish. So I want 8 on that route. This route here, possibly also 8 as well, I would say. Do I want to do 8 on that one? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the distances traveled. I'm thinking maybe 6 would be enough on there. We'll do 8 on the fish and we'll do 6 on this one. So that makes another 14 vehicles that we want to add. So I need to go to the Hamatsu Road Depot. I want to go into here. Flatbed trucks there. That's fish and steel. Got those correct. 14 in there. Like that. Buy for 3.3 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the steel. So we will color those green and we will send them out onto line 3. And then the fish one, they are going to be blue and they're going to go out onto line 4 over there. And there we go. There's all the new trucks. Went out on their road down through there. I love this. I absolutely love this bit right here. I'm going to do some more steep roads. I know that they're not optimal. I know that we use a whole load more resources and fuel and time and everything else to be able to do that, but too bad. I'm going to put more hills in, because hills are just cool. There's no two ways about it, hills are cool. So we're going to be putting in some more of them. Definitely going to be having more this time. Like that one there, I should have lifted that one up the hill a bit, but then we've got another shrine up there. We've got shrines all the way around this timber. Okay, there's shrines all the way around the forest. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but they are there. The fish slowly being piled up. We're going to end up with a lot of fish out on this one. It's going to take a while to all accumulate, I would think. I got 26 at the moment. It's going to take a little while to reach 10,000 fish at that rate. 32. 33. Yeah. How are we supposed to get 10,000 fish in there if this is the rate that we're getting them delivered over at? Like seriously, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be another way. There's one load. There's another load gone. We take 13 fish at a time. So there's the first load. It's got 13 fish on board. There's the next load. There's 9 left in here. 10. That one swapped over and then they're gone. Right, so that's it. I've got 3 truckloads. It's going to take a ridiculous amount of time to reach 10,000 fish. It really is. The steel is now on its way over. You can have a look in there. We've got construction materials there. No steel on that truck. There should be some more steel on its way over soon. There's the first load of fish being delivered. That one's coming in. Deliver fish, 0 of 10,000. Now, no, that is literally it. It is 13 in one truck right there. And wow. Okay. Is it really from there that is there no other way of getting it? Like, there's not... Am I missing something? Am I missing something here with the 10,000 fish?
The whole earth is shaking. That happens frequently in Nippon. No cause for alarm. Carry on.
Okay. What was that all about? Can anybody tell me what that was all about? Does that mean the fish are going to go faster? We can start getting more fish here. I mean, the fish are coming out onto the quay a little bit onto the quay. No, into the warehouse. Doesn't look like that has increased the speed that the fish are coming. I don't understand what that one was all about. We're having an earthquake. Please ignore. There's going to be something to do with
The
that.
nature of the high-speed route demands that a special standard is met. Steep inclines and sharp curves are to be avoided.
Connect stations in Tokyo, Nagoya, and Osaka, and build a bridge in the marked area and a tunnel in the marked area. So we've got to build a tunnel through here. We've got to connect stations and build a bridge. So it looks like we don't even have a station here in Mishima. We ignore Mishima altogether. We come on through, we ignore Hamatsu as well. And we connect up
It's
Nagoya.
bucking again. What could have done that? How weird. As if your trawl net tickled something at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh. I see. Right. What is it that we're tickling at the bottom of the ocean? I don't even know where our trawling nets are at the moment, but there's something about to go down over there. I need to connect the stations. I need to build a bridge and a tunnel. That's relatively simple. We've just got to make sure that we've got our railway that goes all the way through, and we don't have any sharp turns. I can do that bit. We've got a road over here. I need a tunnel that comes through there, and that's going to come through on this side over here, and still avoid any sharp turns. So let's go over to Tokyo. I'm doing that, Rush. What you got to do is you just lift your mouse up into the air a little bit, like that. So you can go up like this a little bit. And then you find a point. You have to have it set so that you scroll to the mouse pointer, and then you just scroll towards it. It's brilliant. I love it. You didn't see... What? You didn't see anything. You didn't see nothing. Okay. Apparently we didn't see anything. You didn't see anything at all.
Huh? It's happened again. This is slowly getting scary. But there's no time to speculate. The fishing quota is still a long way off.
Okay. So, what exactly is going on with this whole earthquake thing? Curious. Very curious about this at the moment. What's going to happen with the earthquake thing? I'm going to run over here a second. Do our super high-speed jump. And... do we do a loop on this, or do we just... No, we won't bother doing a loop or anything like that. We will go into here. High-speed track. We need high-speed track. We'll do the outside edge first. Cornering speed may be too low. Okay, so we've got to make sure that we do not have anything that is going to allow the cornering speed to slow down. Very, very important that we do that. So we're going to bring this one over to here. I've got to get over to this point here.
Something's wrong here. This can't be any normal quake. The epicenter of the tremors seems to lie somewhere out here in the ocean. Find out where exactly.
Right, find the epicenter in the sea near Nagoya.
It looks like your sideline has startled something really monstrous deep down in the ocean. Something that seems to be bothered by your activities. It's bubbling and churning and scratching the ship's hull. Maybe you'd better stop.
Okay. Well, that was just here somewhere. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but apparently I've got to stop. Well, it said that I've completed it. I don't have a thing over here, so we can just leave the fish going now. We don't have a request. What happened there? Not had anything break. No, they've looked like they've expanded production. That's what it looks like they've actually expanded production to keep up. So I'm not going to stop that. I'm just gonna leave it going and see what happens. I'm determined to sort of, well, I was gonna say I'm feeling like a bit of an anarchist today. I'm feeling like some anarchy is in order. Let's go up over this way. I want to bring you round here. So construction, cornering speed may be too low. We'll go there, like that. And then we can bring this all the way down over here. Now, just having to lift it up a bit. That's actually alright. I don't mind raising it up a bit like that, because that's the sort of thing that you would need to do with this kind of train anyway. Right, you want to try and run that as level as possible, really, when you're going all the way through. So we're bringing it into here, and then we've got to try and get that to go through the tunnel into here. I think this might be a good point to just stop and save a second before we do that. Right then, just in case it went horribly wrong, because it does sometimes with me at the moment. It seems to be when it's under pressure under there. And I think it's largely, I do have some issues with game crashes and things like that. And I think that is largely down to my graphics card and issues with drivers on it, but I've heard similar reports about those kinds of graphics cards coming from other people as well. So apparently I'm not alone. So all I got to do is hope that at some point soon, the graphics cards will get a little bit better. Or not the graphics card, the drivers will be able to be improved by a considerable margin. We'll have to wait and see. Now, this bit over here, right, it's saying about cornering speeds. I can't come out that way too far. How is that cornering? Cornering speed may be too low. What cornering speeds? Got any cornering speeds at the moment. But that's going to work quite nicely. I mean, yes, we've got the embankment over here. We've got, it's dipping down in over this side, but that's actually all right. It's a steady incline all the way up to this point, and then we're going to, actually, you know what? I want to bring that down a bit further. I want to bring that down sort of like that. We're going to go in there, and then this is where we're going to build the bridge. The bridge, the tunnel. This is where we want to build the tunnel. We want to come out from here, like this. Now, the thing is with that tunnel, we've actually gone up the hill a bit, and then we've gone back down the hill a little bit. So I'm kind of wondering if I should have done that. Maybe I should have put it from back over there. So if I cancel that, but then what I'm also going to do is remove this all the way back over to here, right the way over to there. That's what we're going to do, and then we're going to go back onto this one, and we're going to take that. I'm going to try and do this in one move all the way across. I don't know if I can do this, because it's a long way to travel. But I bring you out there. That is now running level. That says it is running level. We go in on the tunnel all the way down here. This is where the tunnel goes in, right over this side. And then comes out all the way over there, which is pretty much spot on where we want to put it. Can't go any further over that way. There. Tunnel is constructed. Okay, that does actually count. That's good. And then you can come over this way. You're still staying fairly level, and that's bringing that one over to there. I then need to bring that one around this way. We're going to have to go across the road here at one point. It's going to come over there, round here, and then it's going to come up through this way and across here. So we want to come up round past this coast. That should be fairly straightforward. I'll bring you right round over here like this. Still staying level all the way. We're not going too steep a curve. I can bring you around this side of that one. Got a little bit of a bridge right there that we're building. Although I am wondering if that bridge should be a metal one. You know, we've got special high speed on here. So I'm sort of thinking that that bridge is the wrong bridge. Why aren't you... Ah, there. I need to go to the bit on the top. Right, I get rid of both of those bits like that. And then we'll go back to this one. I'll join the two together, but I'll put that... That seems like a better bridge for a high-speed rail, doesn't it? That just seems like a better option. So we'll put that one onto there. And then we will come out onto the end over here. This bit, I want to go straight across these roads over here. I want to go like that. So it comes out down to... We'll bring it back to there and see how that works. So the road is actually being lifted up to go across this on both of those. The rail is not being altered at all. We have got it up on an embankment, but for this kind of train, that is exactly what you'd expect. You would not expect it to be undulating up and down over, like following the ground. So it would sort of go like that. So the road is adjusted to meet the train's needs, rather than the train being adjusted for anything else. You over here. Let's get rid of that one a second, and we'll also then demolish that road there. That one's going to be in the way. We go back onto here, and we can take our track. That's got to come over to there. It's actually lower down coming out this way. Not sure if I want that lowered down or not. I can't go and put any more on here. That's level up there. So I'm going to take that to that point there. I'm going to go with that level point. And then I'm going to bring that out so that I've then got the bridge coming over here. And that's then running on the same level that we've had previously. Cornering speed may be wrong. How is it cornering speed? What's it doing about... Well, I don't get why cornering speeds. Where are you? You're not cornering. There is no corner on that. Are you kidding me? Oh, so we got the right... This is the sort of bridge that we need. It's got to be this sort of bridge. Right, that's what I wanted to do anyway. I was going to change it over to that sort of bridge, but... Cornering... Yeah. That bridge has got a different speed limit. Oh, of course it does. Look, see, 90 on there, and then 300 on the rest of it. So that's 220 going across the bridge, 300 on the rest of it. This is actually telling us the speed limits on all of the... track. It's 220 right there, and right way across the bridge, and then it goes back up to 300. So we can accept that one. We've now got the bridge constructed. I've just got to connect the station. I need to get to that station up over there. This was the last one that we're going to have to join in. So that one's got to go across here. Construction not possible. One building will be removed. Okay, construction not possible means I'm going to have to demolish that bit. Actually, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to demolish that road. I'm not going to demolish anything else for a second. I might be able to bring this out from there with... Yes, okay, that's much better. One building is being removed. That's going to come over to there like that. And then... that's coming out over this way. Ooh, this is... bridge pillar collision. That one's got to bring out over to here. So there's 300 all the way along there. Like that. And now I've got to get this cornering speed maybe too low. That is no good to us. So I'll bring you up this way a little bit like that. 225. That's 230 going around that corner there. And then I'm going to need to demolish that section and that section there. And then come back in... grab that and join that. Cornering speed is still too low. It's 186 over here. Ah, I see. It's got to stay above 200. So that's 220 right there. That's carrying on. So if I can keep it above 220 on the cornering speeds, we'll be doing all right. So you're going to come out over this way. That's 230 going over to there. We will demolish a couple of them. And then we go back into here and we will do a little bit more. There's 268. That's above 230 right there. I think. How is it trying to, like, make it go in sharp right there? That I don't get. There's that bit. Is it just the different height level? It's the different height. That's what it is. That's where we're going wrong. Is the different height in the track. All right. If I remove all of that, there's pretty much a straight line. So all I got to do is put you there. Join that in there, and that is now all right. It's 204 down there, which is still a little bit low, so I'm going to try removing another section back to there, and then bring you in again. Now it's 220 right there. That's a bit better. Right. Because that's the same speed as on the bridge. So I've joined that one in. Stations connected. I've now connected 2 stations. All the way over to here. And we've still got high-speed line. And 220 is our lowest speed at anywhere on the track. I need to connect in... Which is the other station I'm supposed to get? Stations... Tokyo, Nagoya, Osaka. I gotta come into Osaka for the last station, and that one's right there. This is gonna have to be another tunnel, isn't it? That's the only way that we're gonna be able to do this. So I'm gonna have to tunnel in under there and come out over there somewhere. It doesn't actually say that we're supposed to be building a tunnel, but I can't see any other way of doing this. Right, I'll bring that out there. There's collision there. That will go right there. That's 300. That's 300 all the way through, and it's tunnel right underneath Shiga. It's all the way. Its tunnel is all the way in underneath, and then it comes out over here. So that, I think, will work quite well. And then we can bring you out over this side. The only difficult bit is going to be bringing that round onto there. Cornering speed may be too low. We're going to have to change that. The tunnel that I've got coming out here is going the wrong way, isn't it? So we're going to have to get rid of this one. Have to demolish that right the way back through to here. Get rid of that. I'll get rid of... Actually, I'm going to get rid of this all the way back through, and we will redo this one. And instead of having it like we've got at the moment... There. Come on, I want to get the track. You let me pass it onto that bit of track there. Just, oh, there. There. Right. As long as I can get actually hold of the bit of track in here. So we'll demolish you all the way back like that. And then we'll take that one out again. So I want to come out on that side. And then I want to put a tunnel from here. This one's going to go right the way through the forested land over here. And then it's going to come out on this side. Down over here. This is... The cost is quite considerable, but this... I think is going to be our best option. We want to bring you out over this way and do it like that. So that's 299, 277, 300 all the way. That is actually spot on perfect all the way through. So I've got a huge, great big tunnel. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.